Well, how are we doing out there? I hope you're all spot on, and thanks for watching the video. Now I've been shopping. I've been to Aldi. Come and have a look what I've got. Having a little walk around Aldi as you do. I came across this. Ashfield's King of Steaks, 30-day matured, a 12-ounce sirloin steak. Thick cut. Red Tractor certified standards. It's 340 grams. There is the serving suggestion. This was £6.59. I'll have to double check the receipt. I think it's £6.59. It's 12 ounces and I've not had one of these before. I've done the Iceland's Big Daddy and I know they do a Big Daddy rump steak in Aldi, and I had a look at the bigger steaks, the rumps, and they didn't look too good. So I got this sirloin. It looks good. So let's take a look at the packaging. Yes, it is £6.59. I got it a few days ago, so I was a bit shocked really at the price. I thought it might have been a bit lower, but it is a 12 ounce at the end of the day, 340 grams. So let's have a look at their nutritional information. If you want to pause that and have a look at that, by all means go ahead. It's 30-day matured sirloin beef steak, shallow fry or grill. I'm going to do it in a cast iron pan. It's the first time it's had a steak in, I think. So I will be, I'll be interested to see what it's like. It's the seal peel test. I'm going to get this off, because it won't work very well with that on. Now, I'm going to cook this. I'm going to cook it. Well, I'll tell you now. Let's do this. Can't do it. I can't do two things at the same time. Oh yes. That is passed. I am happy with that. It's been out for about 10 minutes, this steak, but I'm going to season it now with some salt, because I got lots of comments when I've done my last steak saying season it beforehand up to half an hour to an hour. So that is what I'm going to do. I'm just going to stick a lot of salt in. I'm not going to put any pepper on. I'm going to put some salt on it, and then I'm just going to put it back in the fridge, and I'm going to leave it for about an hour. And then I'm going to come back to you. Because I'm told that the salt will get into the meat, and it'll be a lot more flavour, a lot more tasty. So it's all trial and error. And I'll show you my pan. This is the cast iron. It's a pre-seasoned one when I bought it, and I got this as well to go on it. It's like a Teflon sort of handle that covers the handle so you don't get burned. That's the idea anyway. It's a Lodge. It's pre-seasoned, so I don't have to worry about doing any of that. So the only salt I've got really is fine salt, and I know that I did read up on it, and it said if you use fine salt, it can make the steak taste a bit, what was the word they used? I'll have to have a look. Anyway, I'm going to put this salt on. I did have some sea salt, but I was using it, and when I turned it upside down, it went everywhere, and I had a big pile of pink Himalayan sea salt. No, that's wrong, not sea salt. Pink Himalayan salt. I had a big pile of it on my table, which didn't go down well. So I've put some salt on now. I'm just gonna leave it now for about 45 minutes. So I'll put it on a plate, and before I put it in the cast iron pot, I've got some rapeseed oil, because I've been reading up on it, and you've got to use oils with a very high smoke point, and rapeseed oil I think it's rapeseed oil I've got. It's got a very high smoke point. It might be canola oil. I'll just have to double check, but that is what's going on the steak. But I'll pop this back in the fridge, and I'll bring you back when we're at that, warming up the skillet stage. Right, change of plan. I've just been doing a bit of reading. I'm going to reverse sear and cook the steak. I've never done it before. I've just been doing a bit of genning up. This is the first time it's ever been done for me. You've got to preheat your oven, have it on low, which I'm doing now. It's 220 degrees Fahrenheit, which is 105 degrees C. For 40 minutes. It goes in there for 40 minutes. And then after that, you just give it 1 minute each side in the cast iron skillet. And then it should be done. So I'm going to get it in the oven now. I've seasoned my steak. I've just put a bit of parchment paper on there. Bit of grease-proof paper, because I don't want it... Well, I'll try and look after my pans as best I can. And I'm going to pop that in there now. And that's it done. I'm going to leave it now for 40 minutes. At the 20-minute point to go, I took it out and turned it over and seasoned the other side as well with some salt. And if you like the video, give it a thumbs up and maybe consider subscribing to the channel. So it's not had 40 minutes, but I was reading that and it's got to be 125 degrees for medium rare. So this is creeping up now. I have put it in the thickest part, 125 degrees Fahrenheit. So that is, for me, it's ready to go in the cast iron pan. So this is not, it's not that in there. It's not olive oil. So I'm just going to put some oil in the pan first. It's cold, the pan. I've not turned it on yet, because the last time I did steak, saying put the oil in cold and heat the oil up in the pan like that. So I'm gonna do it like that. So I'm gonna wait 5 minutes now, and that's as high as I go with the gas. Won't go any higher. And there's the steak. First time I've ever done this, so I'm playing it by ear. We'll see how it goes. I've had a quick look online just for some tips. It's had 20 minutes. Well, it's had 20 minutes on one side, and it's had about 15 minutes on the other, so 35 minutes for a 12 ounce. I think online it was a 14 ounce steak, and it was 50 minutes, and it was 1.5 inches thick. So this is about an inch thick. So it's less time. It's not a review of the steak. It's more of a, well, it started off as a review of the steak, but now it's more of an experiment, a reverse sear experiment. So that's probably what the title will be along the lines of. The pan is just starting to smoke now, so I'm just going to put my steak on. I set my timer for 1 minute. Timer's just gone off for 1 minute, so I'm turning it over for another minute. Got a lovely splash guard sent to me. Thank you very much, Oily Hands, for that one. So the other minute's gone now. What I'm going to do, I'm just going to turn it over again, like that, and I'm going to stick some, I've turned the heat right down now to low. I'm going to stick some butter in the pan, and I'm just going to baste it a bit. Right, turn the heat off now. I'm going to take it out and I'm going to let it rest. Like that. So I'm just going to cover it with a bit of aluminium foil for 6 or 7 minutes. It says it still cooks when that's on there, but very, very minimal, but we'll see. And that's what's left in the pan. I'm just going to let this cool down now, because it's red hot now. That'll be red hot for a while. So I'm just going to let it naturally cool down, and I'm just going to get some of this and just give it a wipe out. It's taste test time. Let's have a look. It's had about 6 or 7 minutes. Oh, look at that. Got all them juices. Oh. And it's not blood as well, by the way. I get loads of, when I do steaks, I get loads of comments, oh, I don't like it bloody. It's not blood. Have a look. Do some research. I thought it was when I first started doing them, and I was told otherwise, so I'm going to get it on the plate. Now look at all them juices, look. Don't waste them. Oh. I'm going to wash my hands. Let's get it cut open. Let's have a look. See if it's all worth it. So I'm going to cut it in half. Oh, this will be great on a baguette. Oh, it's so soft. Oh, that just slips through there. Right, it's all trial and error. Have a look at that. See what you think. Oh, I'm loving it. Right down my neck of the woods, that. First attempt, not too bad. I used to like my steaks. I like my fillet steaks. I hardly ever have them, but I like them pretty much, well, blue. But I think as I'm getting a bit older, I like them a little bit more, not well done, but I'm happy with that. I am happy with that. Load, great with chips, fried eggs, peas, onion rings. Oh, yes. I'm going to try this bit right in the centre. Look at that. Mmm. God. God, that is so tender. Wowzers. That really did just fall apart in my mouth. God, what a difference. There is a difference. Mmm. That little fatty bit on the end as well. God. I'm liking it. I really am. Tell me how you like your steaks. It's a mixed bag in the comment section, but I'm very pleased with that. I'm very pleased. I have noticed when you do the steak as I have done it, it's just so tender and soft. It's just like, I know this sounds like a cliche, but it's like cutting through butter. And it's not chewy at all. I'm going to get into that bit there. There's definitely a difference. Reverse searing a steak, definitely. Mm. Oh, that was so good. That bit's on the end has gone a bit like more cooked. It's going to be on the end. But I am definitely happy with that. It's seasoned okay as well. It doesn't need any more salt. I'm not putting any pepper on. I quite like it as it is. I know you can get rubs and all that for it, but God, that is lovely. That is so good. Give it a whirl. If you've never done it before, give it a shot. I will be doing that again. It's the sort of thing you do when you've got loads of time on your hands, and I have today. I mean, kids are out all day at parties and swimming, and my wife's out as well, so I'm home alone and there's no rush. Amazing. That with a load of chips, a load of home cooked chips, a couple of fried eggs. Oh, but I'm on a diet, so none of that. And a nice glass of beer to sort of finish it off. Lovely. Let me know in the comments what you think. Yeah, take care. I'm going to enjoy this now. All the best. And I will catch you on the next one.